want to have a quick little look at some conceptions that we can have with negative numbers here. So a lot of the time we hear people might say two minus signs or two negatives make a plus. So in this case, what we've done here, we've got negative 5 take away 3, so we've got two minus signs in this equation, so in that case that should make a plus. So then do we get the answer 8 because 5 plus 3 is equal to 8? Well, hopefully that's ringing some alarm bells here, so that's actually not the case at all. So there is times when this can be a useful thing, but it's not always the case, okay? So we just need to be a little bit careful when we use it. The best way to answer questions like this is not actually to think about these kind of things, it's to think about where you're starting from, which direction you need to move, and then how many spaces. So this first number here, that tells you where you are starting. So in this question here, we are starting at negative 5. So if we think about our number line, okay, negative 5 is where we are going to start. So then our next thing is our symbol here, okay. So we're starting here, this minus sign, okay, our take away sign tells us which direction we are moving along our number line. So if we are, it's a take away, that means that we are moving this direction across our number line. The number at the end here, the 3, that tells us how many spaces we are moving, so that means that we are moving 3 spaces that direction. So that's going to be minus 6, then minus 7, minus 8. Okay, so the actual answer to that question is not 8, it's minus 8. Okay, so we need to be really careful about that kind of question. There is times when the two minuses make a plus is quite useful, and that is when we have them right next to each other like this. Okay, two negative signs here, they do come together to make a plus, but again, I wouldn't recommend that you necessarily remember it like that. I think the best way to think about this one is about taking away cold water or cold air or something like that, whatever you want to think about it. Maybe think about a bath, and here we are taking away some cold water, so we're taking away 3 bits of cold water. So actually what we're doing, if you imagine a bath and you take away cold water, what that's actually doing is going to make the bath warmer. Okay, so that's actually going to be the same as doing this calculation here. So if you take away 3 lots of cold things, that's the same, has the same effect, okay, as adding 3 extra degrees. Okay, so we can replace that equation like that, and then you do the same thing. So you find where you start from, so you're starting from minus 5. This time we are adding, so we are moving this direction along our number line, okay, and then moving 3 spaces. Okay, so the answer to this question, which is the same as that question, okay, is going to be minus 2. Okay, just quickly have a little go at these ones, please, for me, just to make sure that we are there. So minus 6 plus 4, minus 3, minus 9, and minus 2, minus 5. You just have a quick go at those. I'll just pause the video while you have a go at those for me. Okay, in terms of answers, so if we are starting at minus 6, we want to add on, so we want to move that way 4 spaces. That's going to take us up to minus 2. This time we're starting at minus 3. We're taking away, so we want to go further down the number line. We want to go down 9 spaces. That's minus 12 would be the answer for that one there. Okay, and this one, minus 2. We want 2 negatives here. We want to take away something cold, so that becomes an add. So minus 2 plus 5, so starting here, adding on 5, that's going to take us into the positives, which is going to give us 3.